Yes, I know the Hughes brothers very well. Terrell and Terrence. They are twin sons of one of my very, very good friends, longtime friends, Devon.
How about that?
So I always love it to see that second generation following in the dad's footsteps and making pro wrestling a living. I enjoy it.
Here in the state of Florida, they have been not only high school football stars, but high school wrestling stars as well. Boy, these two kids are pretty cut, man. They look pretty good.
Yeah, they're in great shape. It's going to be interesting to see how much Daddy Devon's taught him.
Yeah. So Terrell's going to start things out. And like you said, here's a team, FTR, since their arrival in AEW, 16-1 as a team. 16-1.
No, they're just so fluid the way they work together. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. These guys are never not on the same page. And now they got Tully Blanchard, who's giving them advice. Legendary, incredible performer like Tully Blanchard with his insight and perspective and his ability just to bring out the meanness.
Yeah, bring out the meanness. Not only that, here's one thing about them that, look at this, they are so old school.
Old school. There's no school like the old school, and it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Old school, not only the way they approach a match, but old school the way they like to intimidate and the way they like to stretch or break the rules, if you will.
Oh, they'll push the rules right to the envelope, and that's one of the great magic tricks that these guys pull off, is they'll push that envelope right to the point of almost getting caught or getting in trouble, and then they duck out. Smart wrestlers right there. Smart wrestling.
Terrell still in, and here's Dax Harwood. Dax the Axe, if you will. So many offensive moves by this guy, so many ways to hurt you. And really, the Axe, one of the best strikers in all of AEW, no question.
You've got a great straight hand right. Great striker. And he's vicious too, hooking that nose, pulling the gums up.
Pulling the gums up.
Just aggressive. And that stomp to the eyeball right there, that's just stomping the fingers. That's just old school classic dismantling your opponent. Piece by piece.
Preceded by a basic snapmare. And then they go to, look at this teamwork here. And look how he just drives the forearm.
Not only drive the forearm, Tony, but his whole body weight was covering his opponent. Just really wearing him down, blowing it up. When you got a guy laying on you like that, it makes you huff and puff. Nice counter, nice tall standing suplex. Real nice.
FTR.
I can appreciate that.
Senton dropped that time, got a 2 count out of it. Blood and guts. Of course, the inner circle against the Pinnacle, and under the guidance of not only Tully Blanchard, but of MJF, Sean Spears, Big Wardlow, and FTR. What a force.
That's a pretty strong faction. That's a pretty good group of very talented, accomplished individuals with a great brain trust leading the group. It's definitely a group to be taken seriously.
How about those back chops and then just punches right to the side of the head?
It all works. Nice snap suplex, nice leg drop right across the chin, and the execution of that. And then the insult to injury, just step on his chest when you tag out. But look how deep they are in their own corner. That's one thing I try to explain to younger tag teams. Cut the
2 count.
Cut that ring off. Keep your opponent in your corner. The further away you can keep your opponent from tagging out, the worse jeopardy your opponent's in.
There's Cash again trying to get him up, man.
That's that amateur wrestling back down, dropping those hips. Nice counter with a snap suplex.
This is Terrence Hughes in here now. And both men, as you can see, are down, and you can see that closer to make the tag. I'll make a tag on either end. It's going to be Dax coming in against Terrell. And Terrell means business, buddy.
Big fiery comeback, like those big lariats. Big belly to back, high drop.
Nicely done.
Nice power slam.
How about that? Dax hits the turnbuckle hard. Here comes Hughes in.
Time.
Missed a lariat. Whoa, that time Terrell did not. He'll make a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dax Harwood.
Really impressive.
I'll tell you, the Hughes, I keep on Call them Devon's sons, but that's what they are, obviously. But
They are.
They've come to fight here, man.
They come to fight, and they've come to establish their own brand too. You know, they're kind of stepping away on their own a little bit. You know, and I admire that.
Yeah, I do too, man. I agree with you on that.
You know,
A lot of time,
and they're working against one of the best teams in professional wrestling right now, and they're doing good.
There it is, their double team maneuver. And it's over.
The winners of this match,